All right. Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Stock Markets with Bruce. It's your buddy Uncle Bruce, live from Vienna, Austria. It is September the 28th, 2023. Welcome everybody to the program. Thursday. Tomorrow is option expiry day. Big news. Gamestop. Not only does the movie open up tomorrow in theaters everywhere, Dumb Money, an announcement came out from the company itself. The board of directors had a vote. Ryan Cohen, the chairman of the company, abstained from this vote. The board of directors, all the remaining board of directors, unanimously voted that Ryan Cohen was going to be the CEO and president of the company, GameStop, from now on. They are not looking for a new CEO. He is the CEO and president of the corporation, along with chairman of the board, all at zero salary, no salary. That was also in the announcement. That is rare for someone of that power, with all those titles, to not take any compensation whatsoever. This to me is street cred. This is cred, serious street cred. Someone who takes no money for the responsibility of all the developments of this corporation. This is pretty good stuff. I like it, and I like it a lot. I'm very happy to see Mr. Cohen getting more involved in the day-to-day than before. Maybe before he was involved 90%, 80%, 70%. Now he's 100% involved in all senior decisions. This is great. I think that his vision, I think I got it. I think I know what his vision is. And I wish I could be more specific about his exact vision, because there are no words from Mr. Cohen to quote you. But from what I have witnessed in the last now 3 quarterly reports, I can read financial statements, and I can tell you they are considerably different than what they were before the previous 3 quarters, the 9 previous months. This company is completely different. It is changed, completely changed. There is no debt with this corporation, as you all should know by now. They have 1.2 billion cash on hand. Oh, and by the way, 3-4 years ago, they were paying 35 to 50 million a year in bank charges, interest costs for money they were borrowing and using lines of credit on and everything else. Do you know that now they have 1.2 billion dollars they can get interest from? You know how much money that is? Do you have any idea what we're talking about? We're talking about interest rates right now for 2-year treasuries that are paying 5.3%. The word out there is interest rates from the treasuries might reach 5.5% to 6% later this year. GameStop does a little shopping around with a few bankers. They can probably get themselves 5.5%, 6% on their money, paid every month to these guys on an annual interest, paid monthly. We're talking over $1 million a week in interest here. We're talking $1.2 million every 7 days for these guys. This is 50, 60 million a year of income, net bottom line profit into GameStop to just put their money into work to make it make more money. That's step number 1. Step number 2, Ryan Cohen and his team have cleaned house. They have cut expenses down on GameStop now for it's over a year. It's coming up to a year and a half. All the Wall Street darlings that you hear about, the Magnificent Seven and all the other hot stocks, you heard those guys back in January, February, and March, right after Christmas. They started announcing layoffs. GameStop was doing job cuts and layoffs last spring, last summer already. They're 6-8 months ahead of the street. They're still doing it. Every month, more leases of GameStop stores come up because GameStop has over 4,200 stores. You think about a 5-year lease as a typical lease for a company of this kind. These locations, we're talking about 20% of the locations every year, their leases come up for renewal. That's 1,600 stores a year that have to be determined. What are we doing with them? They have to determine sooner or later in the last year of the 5-year lease at head office, are we going to rent this location for another 5 years, or are we going to let it go? What are we doing? That's 1,600 a year. What is that? Divide that by 12. We're talking, what, 150, 140 a month. 140 stores a month have to be decided upon all the time. This is how you run a company of this size. So we're talking about a lot of stores here that are being considered, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 8 months from now, are we going to renew these leases or not? Because the landlords are dying to know, hey, are you staying in this mall? Lease is coming up next year. You had, you were here now 15 years and you got a year to go on this last lease. What's your intentions? By the way, you haven't modernized your store lately, or you haven't, changed the floor with new carpeting, or you haven't. You want to move into another location in this mall? Do you want a larger store? What? Or are you walking? The landlord would like to know. And so Gamestop is constantly negotiating new deals. It wouldn't surprise me in the least that in the last year and a half and longer, GameStop has been driving a hard bargain to sign new deals. I wouldn't be surprised if they have signed or are negotiating very hard terms to renew as a tenant in some of these malls. And it wouldn't surprise me if landlords have been giving them cheaper rents, which means lower costs. Lower costs means higher margins. Higher margins means profits. And so the last 3 quarters of this company's existence, they've been breaking even. They made $50 million through the Christmas quarter. They lost $50 million the first quarter. They broke even pretty well last quarter. They're not losing any money, and they're cutting costs and cutting costs and cutting costs and cutting costs. And 50, 60 million a year is coming in now in interest, because remember, 2 years ago, they got nothing for their money. First of all, they didn't have any money 2 years ago. They raised $2 billion about a year and 3/4, 2 years ago, paid off an old bank loan, took care of a bunch of people's departures, and now sitting on $1.2 billion in cash and getting interest that they never would have gotten 2-3 years ago. You remember what your savings account was paying 2.5 years ago? Nothing. You got nothing for your money. But then again, 2.5 years ago, you could get a mortgage in Canada for 2%, United States 3.5%. You could get those kinds of mortgages. You can't get them now. Mortgages now are much more expensive, but savings rates have gone up. There are people on this channel who watch me live who are saying, hey man, SoFi's paying me 4.2, 4.3, 4.5 interest on my money. I'm transferring all my dough into SoFi because I'm getting this daily interest. You think GameStop isn't doing the same thing? They're hauling in $60 million a year. I bet you right now, $60 million a year is coming into GameStop's hands from the interest on the money they're sitting on. Plus, they are making money on their brick and mortar stores. So, one more quarter to go, and we'll have 4 quarters where I bet you they are making money now. And then the question will be, well, what will the next 12 months be? If the last 4 quarters turned out they didn't lose $200 million, they broke even, or even made 10 or 15 million, what about the next 4 quarters? Are they going to make 50 million to 100 million to 150 million in profit in the next year? What does that do for the stock? There's 300 odd million outstanding, something like that. Let me take a look here. Total shares, 305 million shares in existence. If these guys clear 300 million in profit, that's $1 a share. When's the last time GameStop ever reported $1 a share in net earnings? Now, I'm not saying they're going to do it. I'm asking you, what if they indicated it? What if analysts began to read between the lines and go, shoot, these guys have reduced their expenses by hundreds of millions of dollars. They're bringing in 60 million in interest. They're reducing their costs of being in business. They're increasing their margins. They're not going by way of the dodo bird. They're not becoming a blockbuster. They're going to be around for a long time. These guys could make $1 a share. What kind of a multiple should they trade at? Should they trade at 21 times earnings like the Dow Jones? Should they trade at 23 times earnings, the average of the S&P 500? Should they trade at a 40-time earning multiple because the year after that they might make $1.50 to $2 a share in profit? What should be the multiple of the stock? Today, the stock is trading at $18.50 a share. So a 20-time multiple on $1 a share is a $20 stock. A 40-time multiple is a $40 stock. Remember, Ryan Cohen doesn't take a salary. He gets nothing for being the number one guy of the company. The only way he makes money on his involvement in GameStop is if the shares go up in price. You need any more motivation from the top guy to justify that this guy believes in the upside of the company's prospects? I don't know what more I can show you. It's as good as it gets. Man, this guy might be onto something here. Maybe he knows. Well, I know he knows a lot more than I know about what's going on. He's the number one guy. But, I just get the vibe that he is sitting on something that has convinced him, you know what, I'm getting rid of these old farts that used to run this place, getting rid of all the old directors, bringing in all my people. I'm going to dump off all these other people that have been brought in, and we're going to take control of this company, and we're going to make it turn around. And I don't have to answer to anyone, and no one can complain about it. And we're going to clean house, and it's happening. It's absolutely happening. The interest rate thing is it turns out to be a bonus in a quirky kind of way. Look, Apple is sitting on $140 billion. All right. If Apple can make 5% interest on their money, since you can make 4.5% on your money, just giving it to SoFi, Apple can certainly make 5% on their money. That's $70 million a year, isn't it? Or is it $7 billion a year? It's $7 billion. $7 billion a year for Apple. GameStop can make 5% on $1.2 billion. That's $60 million a year. That's 1.2 million a week. 1.2 million every 7 days. That money wasn't coming into the GameStop corporate cash register 2 years ago. It is now, plus whatever they're doing operationally. So I'm telling you, there's already a $60 million head start into profitability built into this company. Now what happens? Stay tuned, everybody. The movie comes out tomorrow. Around the World, Dumb Money premieres tomorrow at all kinds of theaters near you. There'll be a lot of kids and a lot of people in their 20s and 30s who will watch this movie because Pete Davidson is in it and other favorite actors. We'll see how that plays out. I don't expect a wave of buying into the stock because of the movie. I'm not thinking that. But GameStop is getting press. And one thing the press does not do about GameStop is talk about the prospects of the company making money. I talk about it. It's my job. It's what I do for you guys to make you aware that this isn't a money-losing brick and mortar blockbuster imitation company. No, it's not. It is a company doing quite fine. And what is the future of gaming for this corporate? It's unbelievable. Gamers now are in their 40s. Remember, in the 80s, when all of this started back in the 80s, gamers at that time were kids, teenagers, maybe high schoolers. They became high schoolers, then they became college students. Then they became graduate students. Then they became workers and they got married. And the husbands and wives were gamers. Both of them, maybe the husbands more, of course. Then they became parents in their late 20s and 30s. And now they're moving up in their careers, hopefully. And there are now 35 and 40 and 45-year-old gamers out there with disposable income that they never had when they were in their teens. Although I will say, 15-year-olds living at home with mom and dad, getting grandma, grandpa money for Christmas and all that stuff, birthday money and everything else, they had disposable income. I'll give them that. but now they have more income. And guess what? There's a new generation of gamers, the kids of the kids. These 35, 40-year-olds are parents of teenagers, and they're allowed to do gaming, unlike households that I remember, and maybe you remember if you're old enough. There were households in my neighborhood where the parents wouldn't let the kids be gamers. You remember those days? Now it's a great way to get the kid to shut up, stay in your room and play with your games. Okay, I'll stay in my room and play games. It's quite all right. It's now much more accepted. The world has changed where Blockbuster couldn't handle it. Blockbuster couldn't go from video to DVD to what's next. What's next for Blockbuster meant everything went online. All movies were downloaded online. Blockbusters turned into Netflix. That's what it turned into, where Netflix used to mail you your DVD. Now Netflix just streams you your DVD. Do you ever notice that you're paying way more money now for Netflix than you would ever have paid for Blockbuster video rentals? You wouldn't have paid that much money. Anyway, that's another story. GameStop evolved. GameStop has survived. GameStop is cleaning house and refining their business, and they're upping their margins, and they've made managerial changes to improve the performance of the company. And this announcement today is just another example of Ryan Cohen taking this thing over. And I don't think it's going to be a disaster. I think it's going to be very, very successful. We'll find out. The stock's 1842 at the moment. It will fluctuate. It could be under 18 sometime today. It could be over 19 today. I don't know. But what I see, I like. And I don't like it for today. I like it for the future. This is the key here. I see GameStop down the road here. Every quarter coming up, I see way better performance being released to the public. Eventually, a brokerage firm, an analyst, a group of analysts, I don't know, somewhere will go, this thing's a buy. This thing is underpriced. I'm waiting for that day. I don't know when it'll happen, but it will, because the company will be around. All right, there is my take, my little rant on all of this. Welcome to the party, everybody. Nice to have you here. We'll see how all this plays out. The markets themselves, we seem to be up at the moment on our stock markets. The Dow looks like it's ahead about 75, 80 points. S&P up 10, and NASDAQ is up about 19. This is, in a percentage term, a nothing burger. Yesterday, we had a dip in the markets that was rather profound. It was rather interesting to see. We had, with an hour and a bit to go, a serious down dip going on in the marketplace. And I found that to be a rather enlightening. But with half an hour to go, the market came all the way back. And we had a strong recovery in the intraday performance of the market yesterday, where we ended up for a while with a gain on the Dow, only to lose 68 at the very, very end. Here's yesterday's chart. I'm just going to show it to you off of my phone, so don't mind me with the reflection and everything else. But that was yesterday's opening. We had a positive opening, then we lost it, and then look at down here around 1:30 Eastern time. We were down there. The low of the day yesterday was 33,306. That was the low of the day. We brought that back. That market came all the way back to 33,650. Like a 350-point turnaround. That was that turnaround right there. And it was fast, and it was sudden, and there was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It was real. And we ended up with a gain for a while yesterday afternoon. Couldn't hold it with a 68-point final loss. But what a turnaround. And I'm asking myself, is this turnaround market-wide? Is this, look at the spiders yesterday. Those reflecting the S&P 500. Look at that curve right there. Look at that. How about the triple Qs? Look at that. All the way down, and then booyah, took off. Gained yesterday. Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe yesterday we saw an indication that we're about to take a pop here, because we're just too oversold right now. We're just too oversold. Tesla, look at that, down to 234. just like the market went down, then came back, closed at 240. Definite rebound there. We're going to find out today, but something tells me we might have gone a little too low too quickly. Google was down all day, like just, and then had that shot, $2 shot higher. Cisco, I mean, good old Cisco, conservative performing stock. Look at the last 2 hours. That was power. That was money coming in there. That wasn't like a couple of retail investors coming in for a quick little flip. No, that was serious pension fund money. That was ETF money. That was mutual fund money. That was hedge fund money coming into this market. Microsoft, look at that recovery. That's seriously quick and powerful. Yeah, 309 was the low. 314 there for a while. Anyway, we'll find out today just, what's going to happen. I've got example after example. Look at Facebook. My God, look at that. Look at that snapback. Holy moly. The sell-off was stupid. That was the stupid part. This was smart money right here coming in on that low. That was smart money. For whatever reason, whatever triggered the sell-off that's called dumb money. The turnaround was smart money. And we may well have a bit of a rally here today that for the whole day. We may have a rally for the whole day to bring ourselves back into a more reasonable level. I don't know. I can't guarantee it. But today's move on GameStop is a refreshing little change of pace for GameStop investors. I do note that yesterday we did get a gain on SoFi. SoFi ended up with an up day yesterday, which was all right. Up 20 cents to 760, and this morning's up 8 cents in the pre-market. So there you go. We'll see how this whole market wants to react as the day goes on. I show right now Rocket Lab up 4 cents, GameStop up $1.20, Matterport is up 3, 23andMe is up 1.5 cents. Nothing much there. I got Apple down 88, Goldman down 95, Cisco's up a penny now, so Tesla down 119, Arc Innovations down 7, Microsoft down 119. Nothing on Pfizer, HBQ down 59, Google down 19 cents, Amazon down 148, Nvidia up a penny, Unity down 11, AI down 7, Adobe down 371, and Netflix down 84. So we have slight losses showing this morning, but I really don't know if this is going to be that much of an issue. We're going to find out just what happens. Bulletin just come out here a little while ago. German inflation rate is the lowest since Russia invaded Ukraine. That is good news. That is definitely good news for the markets. The German markets are reacting with a gain right now of 47 points, third of a percentage point. French markets have reacted with a gain of a half a percentage point. Looks like London is coming back to only be down a fifth of a point. Even the FTSE 100 MIB is higher, and other markets seem to be positive in Europe. So let's see how that plays out. In America, 37-point gain for the Dow, 3-point gain for S&P, 11-point maybe 10-point loss on NASDAQ. Crude oil down 52 cents a barrel, but it's at 93.16. We hit $95 at one point about an hour and a half ago for a bit. That might have been a bit too much too quick. But again, I really believe that oil is being manipulated more by speculators, not by open reality. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy in Vienna trying to tell you what's going on in the markets, doing the best I can. Anyway, folks, there's the story. Let's see what happens. We're going to find on out. Thank you for those of you who are throwing the thumbs up button hit right now. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up for us. We do appreciate you for it. We have had 67 so far come in. We are 36 minutes away from opening up for the day. And I thank you all for coming through here, becoming subscribers of the channel, and becoming members of the channel. Thank you very much for all of you coming through here and being here for us. It is much, much appreciated. There you have it. That's the story. I'm sticking to it. A little comment I want to make It's now been about maybe what is it? Coming up to almost 2 weeks that I started producing quick videos early in the morning. For those of you who are Gold Bagel members, and those of you who don't know, if you become a Gold Bagel member of this channel as a follower, you get perks over and above just watching the show. One of them is a trade alert show that comes on before this one, usually about a half an hour before. Try to give you a heads up what we're going to talk about. But I now have been producing for almost 2 weeks now some trade tips, some trading ideas that people have been asking about and been curious about, and I decided I would create a trade tip of the day kind of video for any of you who are Gold Bagel members. And my thinking here is simple. If I can bring you awareness of some opportunities that you can trade on, and if every few days or so, or once a week, or a couple times a month, I'm able to inspire you to make a transaction in the market because of my trade tip of the day, and it works out, it will more than cover the cost of being a Gold Bagel member. To be a Gold Bagel member of this channel, it's $25 a month. You send it to YouTube. YouTube takes 30%. I get the rest. And Gold Bagel members of this channel keep me on the air. I have another level of membership. It's $10 a month. It allows you to comment here during market trading, but that's all. The Gold Bagel level gives you a lot more. And these trade tips now, it's been about 2 weeks, and they don't always work out because I'm not perfect, but I do the best I can. And I was looking over some of the trade reports, some of the trade tips I've been handing out lately, and they seem to be doing okay. What I've really been working on in the last week and a half or so, last week in particular, is I've been trying to bring you trade tips where if I'm mentioning to you to look into an iron condor trade, you'll notice that I am bringing to you iron condor trades that are very, very wide between calls and puts, extremely wide. Also, I am pushing the envelope way forward in time. I am now talking about condors that last more than a few days or than a week. We're talking about condors that are going out a month or even 2 months in time, designed in a way that you can create an iron condor today that you might unwind in 10 to 20 days from now, well before the entire position expires. And you take a vast majority of the profits off the table, and you don't have to tolerate the last 4 or 5 days of mega volatility as options expire every Friday. And this is going over very well. More and more of you are reacting very positively to this. And in the next week or 2 and 3 and 4, we're going to start to see the evidence of these tips to see how they play out for a bunch of you out there. And so if you're enjoying the daily trading tips, congratulations. I'm glad to hear it. I certainly love it when you let me know how you're doing on them. But for those of you who are not Gold Bagel members, I want you to understand that this channel only exists for really one simple reason. It ain't the face, okay? It's not this. It's the fact that what we're doing here helps people make money. That's what I'm trying to do for all of you here. And if I can give you any kind of trades that help you become a better trader, smarter trader, making fewer mistakes, and pulling some wins out from time to time, it more than pays for this. This becomes a nothing burger because it's $300 a year to pay a year's worth of membership on this channel. If you can't make $300 on a successful trade, then you're in the wrong business, because what we're talking about here is where you can make far, far more than $300 on a good trade. And so congratulations to those of you who have learned how to write options, You've stuck with me now for over 2 years, since January 2021 and June 2021. We started talking about how to write stock options on shares you're sitting on anyway. Then you learned how to write poor man covered calls. You learned how to write spreads. You learned how to write cash secured puts. And now you're learning how to write not only poor man covered calls, but now iron condors. And I congratulate you guys on how you're doing. Some of you are doing extremely well with these condors, very well on cash secured puts, nicely on covered calls. And you understand that being an option writer is a long-term game that can pay you handsomely if you are playing within your range, within your means, and you're on top of your trades. And so thank you, all of you, for being part of this group in every way that you're part of it. All right, so there it is. That's my little spiel of the day. 1847 on GameStop. We're up $1.32 in the pre-market. The volume now is 572,000 shares. It'll be interesting to see how these shares ultimately perform before we start trading live in about 29 minutes. 84 thumbs ups I see now. Thank you for these thumbs ups. Much appreciated, and glad that you're part of the gang here today. It could be a most interesting session today. So far on SoFi, I see it sitting at 763. I think we've reached the bottom on a bunch of stocks here in the last few days. I just get the impression that certain stocks just don't have any more down dip possibilities for the moment. The markets are gyrating a lot. We've noticed the Dow fluctuating, S&P, the NASDAQ. We see the government shutdown. We're seeing higher interest rates. We're talking inflation. There's all kinds of crap going on out there. But the market seems to have kind of said to us, I'm kind of tired. I don't think I want to go down anymore. And I think yesterday afternoon was a serious turnaround. There was a serious turnaround yesterday at the midpoint of the market that might be something to think about going forward. The next week or two will tell us just how important that was. All right, everybody. Thank you for popping in. 1845 now on GameStop, up $1.30 a share in the pre-market on a 2-sentence press release from Ryan Cohen and the board of directors of GameStop. It's just amazing to me how little they speak and how much we read into it. It's amazing. Anyway, you just can't short the bagel family, says Brian. Not a lurker. 79 thumbs ups. Dude, this channel exists for me. Thank you, everybody. Nice to have you here. Wing Commander 84. I'm here. Work is done. Vacation is starting. Did I miss anything? Dude, I'm number 85. Bruce, here's another thumbs up your way. Thank you for the thumbs-o-meter. Appreciate it. And it's great to see it. As Charlie is curious, look, I'm just playing devil's advocate here, Uncle Bruce. This announcement from GameStop is no surprise, I don't think. We all kind of knew that Ryan Cohen was in charge. This almost could be spun as a desperate attempt to stop the stock slide. What do you think? Well, you can read into it any way you want, but the board of directors and the senior management of GameStop had to do something, because as far as I understood it, the lawyer for GameStop, who is a board of director of the company, he was acting as co-CEO along with Ryan Cohen as an interim stopgap as they were theoretically doing a search for a new CEO. And I think what the board of directors have decided is that, we don't need to do a search for a CEO at all. We have the CEO right in our midst. It's a question of, would Mr. Cohen be willing to take on the title president of the company, CEO, chief executive officer, chairman of the board, show the street that this is the way we're going to run the company going forward. Ryan is in charge of everything, and let's make it official. And that's what they did. They had to do something, and they did it. You can read it any way you want. You can look at it as a desperate attempt for attention. You can look at it as a last-ditch effort to save the company. You can look at it as a smart, serious move, a very what's the word I'm looking for? A very smart, calculated move to show the street the buck stops here. There's no one to blame but Ryan Cohen if it doesn't work out. And Ryan Cohen is saying, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm not taking a dime of the company's money to do this. To me, I think they just saved the company $250,000 a year in hiring a new person with potential stock issues and what have you. Maybe more. I don't know. I just think that this company is going to be run super, super lean and mean, which it's not been run this tight in decades. I'm telling you guys, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, the summer of 2020, when I first found out about the short position of GameStop shares, that news broke and I looked into it. I looked into who's running this company, who are these boards of directors, who are the senior officers, and I'm telling you guys, the C-suite, that so-called corporate suite, they owned their own private jet. GameStop had a private jet. What the hell do they need a private jet for? What? They're going to send the president of the company to see a GameStop store in Milwaukee from Texas? What the hell is that all about? These guys were living beyond their means, and it was just ridiculous. I think the top 15, 20 executives of GameStop, who have probably all been replaced, I would bet you that the salaries they're paying off the top 15 positions, 20 positions that once existed, today it's 20% of the cost. They have reduced their expenses by 80% at the very high end, and then they've cleaned house below that. This company has been completely revamped, and they have flushed out waste all over the place. And it's taken a while because Ryan Cohen just didn't step in, buy a bunch of stock, and then started cutting everybody. It didn't work that way. He had to become a number one shareholder, which took until January 2021, $16 a share is where he stopped buying the stock, got onto the board of directors shortly after that, and then negotiated the exit of key people within the organization. And you saw Sherman and all these other people resign, and it was all kind of, we thank them for their service to the company, and they walked away with their stock options and blah, 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 blah. And Ryan said nothing. Cohen said nothing. He just let everybody go, and we'll see you around, and have a good life, and da-da-da. Now let's analyze this corporation. Now, they did take a look at NFTs and other ways of trying to enhance business. And they dumped some stuff right off. They tried it for 6 months, a year. They got rid of it. They did a lot of tinkering at the beginning. But at the end of the day, every year, 20% of all the stores' leases come up for renewal. There used to be 5,500 stores, if you recall, back in 2020, 5,500 locations. There's now like 4,000 something. They've shut down 1,300 stores. That's a quarter of all the GameStop stores have been eliminated from existence. Every year, about a fifth of all the stores out there have their leases come up. Usually these are 5-year leases with options to expand them or extend them, that kind of thing. So GameStop could theoretically drop 20% of their stores every year if they wanted to shut them all down. They're not locked into leases for 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, none of that crap. Now, every 5 years, they can eliminate all their stores and redo them all. And I believe what they're doing and are hard at work doing now that Cohen is really in charge is they're playing hardball with the landlords. I really believe it. I am convinced that they're playing hardball with landlords, and they're just saying, look, this store's underperforming. We used to do 30% more business here. This mall's traffic is down. We'd like to keep the store, but we're not going to pay the rent we've been paying since 1997 or 2009 or whatever the hell it was. It's just not real. It's not reality. We'll shut this store down. We can go to either another mall or we can go into a strip mall, and we can open up a store in a strip mall for half the price, a quarter of the price, which means we need half the traffic to survive. We don't even need your shopping mall traffic. After all, do we need to live off of moms who are walking by to get their nails done down by the food court? Are we in need of seniors who are getting hearing aids down at this end of the mall? No. Our clients are young. They have wheels. They can get here through many means. We don't need to be in a shopping mall anymore. It's not like we only have 8-year-old children as clients. That's not the case. Gamers are now in their 40s. The oldest gamers are in their 30s and 40s. And so GameStop could theoretically just go into a strip mall scenario and reduce their rents by dramatic amounts, which again means their net margins are going up. They can also play the game where we're in a strip mall and we're not open on Mondays because Mondays are our worst day, or whatever they decide. I mean, it's up to them to decide. I think they're really cleaning house here. And this stock could be, and there could be a real shock here for this market when they realize these guys are making money. These guys have really cleaned it up. It's taken a long time to get here. It's going to take a few more years. We're not done yet. As I said, I started following this company in 2020. It's 2023. We haven't even gone through a rental cycle. Remember, Ryan Cohen took over in 2021, mid 2021, late 2021, certainly in 2022, he had control. It means he's only been in charge a year and a half. There's still 3.5 years of leases that haven't expired yet under his tutelage. There are more changes coming and cutbacks coming to improve margins for this corporation. So watch out. There you go. I completely agree with your assessment, says Charlie. I have a lot of shares and deep calls. I want the stock to go up. I like Ryan Cohen. Cohen buying stock excites me more. I'm not negative about him at all. Bobby, awesome. What is that? Splair. Here come the Germany. Good morning, Mandu, number 94. Good morning from Larry Titus. I'm number 98 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you, everybody. Virginia Scratcher, I'm going to play the waiting game. Fair enough. Wait all you want, but the stock is going up. So there you have it. I don't know. Does it go to 25 in the next week? I don't know if it goes to 25 next week. I have no idea. Could it be tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday that we get a press release from the SEC filing comes out that Ryan Cohen bought another 1 million shares? He has the money. I mean, what would it cost him? $18 million? $19 million to buy 1 million shares? The guy's got, what, $4 billion in value, in net worth? It's a nothing burger for this guy if he wants to buy another 1 million shares. Would that shake up the street? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the movie comes out tomorrow. Yeah, the timing would be perfect, wouldn't it? I don't know. I have no idea. I just know this, that last week, 2 directors bought stock. Do you think that 2 directors bought stock in the company because this week the board of directors unanimously voted in Ryan Cohen as CEO and president of the company? Do you think maybe they had an inkling that this announcement was coming and they figured we better buy some stock now because we got good news coming up here? Is this the beginning of weekly press releases of good news for the next 3 months? Is there a new change in how they're going to promote themselves? I don't know. They haven't called me for that advice. They should, but they haven't. I don't know. We'll find out. The stock is up. This morning, it's up 122. Is this the be all and end all? No. Is this the beginning of something big? Maybe. Maybe it is, but I don't know. Marcus, number 102. Welcome, my friend. Appreciate you being here. Dude, I'm wondering what put spreads. Should I play the put spreads? What should I do? You're on your own. You're on your own as to what you should do here. I'm a fan of the company. I've always been a fan of GameStop. I have never been a doubter to say they're going out of business. I've never been that way. I have had multitudes of times where I've sat here and talked about what could they do, how could they do what they do, maybe they should do this, maybe they should do that. I'm a fan. I'm absolutely a fan of the company, but minute to minute, second to second, I don't know the next move. I like the move today, though. I do like it. It's official. It's official, and that's okay with me. Capital Investments wants to talk about Peloton. There is news on Peloton. They made a deal with Lululemon to form some kind of a partnership or something for 5 years, and the stock is higher, and hard feelings are put aside, and then what Peloton has a long way to go to get anywhere near where they once were, as you are probably aware. I've never been a promoter of the stock or anything like that. BP, A Dumb Money, good film. Watched it last night at my local cinema. Not much mention of Ryan Cohen, though. All about the Roaring Kitty and Wall Street Bets. And that's what I've heard too, BP. Matt, Bruce gets my thumbs up for the GameStop hype. There you go, Matt. Thank you, Matt, for the thumbs up. Become a member immediately of this channel, please. Thank you very much, all of you who are here. If you're watching from around the world, I thank you. Please hit the thumbs up button for us and give us some momentum there. We now have 105 of those. And if you could become a member of the channel, we'd love to have you. Remember, if you become a Gold Bagel member of the channel, you will now get trade tips every day that I'm on the air, and you'll also get the Trade Alert Show, pre-alert show, and of course this show. A few benefits to that. Thank you. 1852 now on GameStop, up 137. The shares were a couple of times this morning, 1870 something, 1875, sort of, kind of temporarily. There might be a pop here. 14 minutes until we open. We'll find out. All right. Lorraine says, manager, good morning to you. He is shorting GameStop, says Lorraine. Well, take your life into your hands. I don't know. Do you bet against it? You do what you want. You guys do what you want with your money. I have thoughts on, what the upside could be, but everyone has their own opinion and take on it. Thank you all for coming in here and joining us today. Couldn't be happier that you're all here with us, and hopefully a bunch of you will get richer today. We'll have the market go your direction. 106 thumbs ups are in the house. Thank you for that. We are 13 minutes away from opening up into the triple digits on the thumbs up meter. Thank you all for helping out. I appreciate it. Headline has been coming out the last day or so. The UAW, United Auto Workers, is warning GM and Chrysler Friday, if we don't have a deal by Friday, we're going to increase the number of locations on strike. I have a suspicion we may find a full-blown lockdown of the auto trade by next week. We may have a complete shutdown of the entire U.S. automotive building apparatus by next week. Whether the companies lock the workers out or the union just walks away from so many plants, they shut it all down. I don't pity the car companies. I am not on the side of the car companies on this one. These guys haven't got a leg to stand on. They are cash rich, and they've got their lobbyists all over Washington. They have scored literally tens of billions of dollars each in government handouts, total socialistic handouts to create EV automobiles and take the business forward. They are in no danger of going under whatsoever. The government of the United States has virtually made it impossible for the car companies not to do well. It is time for the workers to get a slice of the action, because they have been giving up and giving up and giving up concessions now for 15 years. And I like the way the new union management is reacting. It's working. The union workers of Las Vegas have given a vote of 95% in favor of walking off the job. They've been working for 6 months without a contract in good faith. Can't get anywhere with the casinos. Time to walk. The casinos are raking it in, absolutely raking it in. The NFL weekends are just pure gold for these guys. These union workers, they're going to walk, and they'll win. They will win. The automotive workers will win in the end, because they have no choice. They either back up their demands with a walkout, or they get crushed, and there is no going back, because the union membership is a fraction of what it once was. The pilots for the airlines won. UPS workers, they won their negotiations. The airline attendants are about to have their votes. They're going to win. Corporate America is running into a problem where there are way more jobs available than people to fill them. The working force is shrinking. More people are leaving the workforce due to retirement, old age, boomers like me. And without a 38 years since Congress has passed any kind of an immigration bill of any significance, why do you think there's a shortage of workers? Hello, we're not breeding them. There are no kids coming from certain generations of Canadians and Americans to replace workers. We're not creating kids. And so it is a shortage of labor, and it's not going away anytime soon. Anyway, there it is. That's the story. Welcome all. Let's go. Splair, I want to write a call today or tomorrow. What are your thoughts on Bruce? Far out, short term out? I'm going to wait and see how the stock opens up and see how it trades today. I really don't know. We'll see what's going on. I'm definitely not shorting GameStop. I've made money from covered calls and bought deep into money calls to sell covered calls on. I'm excited for this to go higher, says Charlie. Right on, pal. You're a smart man, says deep value options to Charlie. There you go. Anyway, we'll find out how this plays out. Welcome to the party, everybody. 9 minutes away from opening up for the trade day today. And we'll see how this market wants to go. At the moment, I'm looking at the futures for the Dow down 14, S&P down 5, NASDAQ down 36. That is the story. Michael Gambon, the actor who played Professor Dumbledore in 6 Harry Potter movies, he passes away at age 82. Excellent lifespan, 82 years old. Way to go. All right. There's the story. What else? What else is going on here? Charlie, I got 1,600 shares of GameStop, and I'm deep into money shares. I am wanting $50 a share, baby. Let's go. Nice stuff. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited about it. We'll see how it plays out. Lots to watch going forward for sure. Welcome to those of you who are here from around the world. 113 thumbs ups. Thank you for the support. Great to have you around. In the pre-markets, let's get an update. We're up 6 cents on Rocket Lab. We're up a penny on SoFi. $1.21 gain on GameStop. Matterport up 2. 23andMe looks like it's ahead by about a third of a penny, maybe. Not much going on there. On Apple, we were down 150 yesterday. We're down 74 this morning. Goldman was down 180 yesterday. We're down 44 this morning. Cisco was up 49 yesterday. It's up 9 more this morning. Tesla was down 360 yesterday to 240. It's now 239.08, down 142. Arc Innovations was up a quarter yesterday. It's up a dime again today. Microsoft was ahead 65 cents yesterday when it was all said and done. It's down 187 at the moment. Pfizer was down 30 yesterday. It's off 4 cents right now. HPQ was down 8 yesterday. It's down 59 cents today. I read this morning that the Oracle of Omaha, Berkshire Hathaway sold more shares of HPQ. They have offloaded another several million more shares. They still have over 10% of the company. If they sell about 6 or 7 million more, they will be under 10%, and then we will not get updates after 48 hours of any sells, because once you are under a 10% holder of stock, you don't have to report your trades. So they have been slowly but surely offloading shares of HPQ for whatever reason. They certainly have moved into some oil and gas stocks. That is a for sure. And I'm not sure what their plan is, but that's all I got on HPQ at the moment. Alphabet, Google, down 37 cents, was up $2 yesterday. Amazon unchanged yesterday, down 153 right now with 6 minutes to go. NVIDIA was up 550 yesterday, down 20 cents right now. Unity was up 11. It's down a penny. AI, C3.ai Inc. was up 79 cents yesterday. It's down 19 cents at the moment. Adobe was down 370 yesterday. It's down 311 now. Netflix was down 166. It's down 110 at the moment. Spiders were up 17 cents yesterday. They're down 57 right now. Triple Qs were up 83. That was yesterday. They're down 90 cents right now. That is the deal right now as I see it. And there you go. The iPhone problem. Apparently, Apple is suffering from an issue here. The stock 169.79, by the way, down 65 cents. Apple had a press release that came out, or a story came out on Apple, that the iPhone 15 Pro is running, when it's on a while, is running very hot to the touch. And folks are wondering about that logistical problem. We'll see what's going on. The high-end iPhone 15 Pro appears to be suffering from overheating issues based on test and buyer comments. Apple has not responded to the stories at this point in time. Remember, of course, Apple phones are under full-blown warranty, and so people who have these for the first at least year, and those who buy Apple Care probably have upwards of 3 years of warranty protection. It would cost Apple money, of course, if they had to make corrections, but I'm not sure if this is a full-blown Apple 15 Pro problem for every single phone or some phones. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I've heard so far. Okay, everybody? 1810 on GameStop, up 95 cents. With 4 minutes to go, 633,000 traded, maybe 685,000. Shares are ahead, but they were higher early this morning after the announcement came out about Ryan Cohen becoming CEO and president and chairman, all for no salary. We'll see where the shares open once we start the ball game here. We'll find out if there's any initial buy wave, or will enough selling come in to negate it? Will the stock open quietly and then take a shot? Will it open with a high price, dip a bit, and then go back up again? I don't know. We'll find out. That's why we're here. We'll watch at least the first hour and find out just where we're at with this story. 119 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. We're going to go member comment only now. Thank you all for your support of this YouTube channel. You guys are absolutely the best. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. It's tremendous that you're subscribing. Thank you, those of you thumbing up this channel. Appreciate that. And now, members, those of you who are members and or becoming and joining the gold bagel level membership level of this channel. That's a mouthful. Thank you very, very much. The memberships are what keeps us on the air. Many channels have come and gone in 2.5 years, just been erased from existence. They're not here anymore. A lot of channels that wanted to talk to you about AMC shares and all kinds of other hot meme stock shares. A lot of these channels are not the same anymore. They're very infrequently broadcasting, or they've left altogether. We started this channel. I started the channel 2020. I started going live in 2021 in January on a regular basis, and we're still going. And welcome to those of you who have turned yourselves into option writers. Well done. Way to go, you guys. It's pretty darn exciting to see how far so many of you have come to this part of the market. I'll tell you. 2 minutes away. Let's go. Deep value, fingers crossed, but thanks to Uncle Bruce for teaching us how to make money off the market. In the meantime, manager says, I'm actually shorting MU. And thank you all. BW is saying average interest rate on a 30-year mortgage rises to 7.83%. It's highest since October 2000. The U.S. is on track to see 8+ mortgages by next week as Treasury yields break above the 2008 highs. All is well. Very interesting. Lorraine, Uncle Bruce, U.S. brain draining smaller countries, and in turn, they do have shortages. Manager, MU missed the earnings, and all the analysts are defending the stock. Go figure. Well, they make a lot of commissions for these brokerage firms, and they never say sell when they have a winner. When they have a company making them a lot of commissions, they never say sell. That's the way this game works. Splair, rock on, and thanks already for the bell, Larry. Hope you are ready. 1 minute to go to start this party. And let's see how we play it out. We're down 19 on the Dow, down 6 on S&P, down 45 NASDAQ, oil down 89 cents. Oil now 92.79. That is the story at the moment. Headline, Ryan Cohen becomes GameStop CEO and social media reacts, quote, changing the paradigm on Wall Street. I'm reading this on the fly. Interesting stuff. We'll see how this plays out. We are open. Thank you, Larry, very much for hitting the bells as you always do for us. It's official. If Larry hits the bells, we're on. Manager, I've shorted 3,000 MU, baby. I'm short on, is that Micron? I think that's what that is. Right on, pal. Good luck to you on that one. So see how it all works out for you. It's down 265 to 65.56 on the opening. On the market right now, I see the Dow off about 7 points at the moment. I've got GameStop at 17.90 officially, up 75 cents on the session now that we're open. 186,000 traded. We'll see how that plays out. Let's go through the markets here. We are showing right now the U.S. market down 11.6 points, S&P down 7 points, NASDAQ down 53, oil down 76 at the moment. All right. We got GameStop here, 1767, 1768, it looks like. And I don't know if the low of the day truly was 1681 or not. I'm not sure. We're just getting these early trades shuffling in. Looks like 1765 for the low trade of the day, 1810 for the high trade of the morning so far, 50-cent range. 1771 last indicated, and we're now up 57 cents on GameStop. SoFi 757 down 3. Adobe unchanged. The Dow off 5 points. So not much on the big board at the moment. We just started a minute ago, so we're slowly trying to make sense of where we're at right now on this market. SoFi, like I said, down 4. Apple down $2, 168.38. Netflix down 380. AI down 45 cents. Nvidia up 88. Tesla down 68. Matterport down 4. Rocket Lab down 1. We got Unity down 47. Google down 27. Moderna down 68. Cisco's up 22. Pfizer up 14. IBM is 141.50. We were pushing 150 a share not even a week ago. Back on the 22nd of September, this is the 28th, we were at 148 a share. So we are giving back some ground on IBM. This would be the lowest level that I've seen on IBM since about July 24th. So a little pullback there. HPQ down 34. Microsoft down 270. We've got Amazon off 170. Home Depot down 33 cents. Vanik down 70 cents. Goldman's up 75. Boeing down $1. Facebook up 22. Target up 33. JP Morgan up 94. Costco up 560. Walmart up 68. Disney up 51. American Airlines up 7. DraftKings down 11 cents. AMC down 19 cents. And Royal Caribbean down 4 cents at 91.92. 1772 looks like on GameStop. Jumping around a lot right now. 17, let me see if I can get an update here. We'll see if we can get a new update. The low of GameStop, 1751, the high, 1810. Right now, 1767 on the GameStop at this early 3-minute time frame so far. The Dow looks like it just went green, up 24 cents. That could be one stock opening higher and the market moving with it. 31-point gain on the Dow, down 2.9 on S&P, 50-point drop on NASDAQ at the moment. Oil down 82 cents at 92.86. GameStop 1760, up 45 cents. SoFi down 1 penny, 7.59. Apple now down 167. It's just bounced about 40 cents a share. Slight recovery on the market. Dow's up 43.44. Dow's up 44 now. Best level of the morning at this moment in time. 1766 on GameStop. Now 1775 on GameStop. Volume, let's get that through here. Looks like volume is traded. GameStop's traded volume of 1.2 million already this morning. That is significantly higher than what we've been doing lately. 1780 now, 1785 buying is coming in on GameStop. Selling wave, whatever it was, has been taken out, and now the stock is climbing. SoFi just went green, up 2 pennies, 7.62, and Adobe's only down $1.60. The Dow's up 50 points. S&P is green, up 140. And the NASDAQ just recovered 30 points of its losses. It's coming on as well. Still down 30-something at the moment. There you are, kids. That's the story. I'm sticking to it. Interest rates, the 10-year Treasury, 4.64%. That's up all week. And the U.S. dollar trying to hold most of its gains, although it's off almost half a penny on the euro. The euro got down to 105 this morning. It's now 105.5. The pound was under 122 yesterday. It's 122 right now. It was closer to 121 yesterday morning. That could reverse itself. We'll see. The market now, 49-point gain on the Dow, 1-point gain on S&P, 40-point loss on NASDAQ at the moment. And GameStop is $17.80 a share. The volume now on GameStop, 1.3 million in 5 minutes for GameStop. 1.3 million shares traded. SoFi, 761 on 769,000. Dead quiet on SoFi today. There is no attention being spared on SoFi, but it is up a penny, but no volume. Very quiet over there. It is not in focus right now as other stocks seem to be. All right, everybody. Welcome to the show. Nice to have you here. Thank you for being part of the show. We've got 125 thumbs ups from you great people out there. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for helping out with the thumbs up count. Keep them coming, and we'll see how this market plays itself forward here. Adobe is coming on. It's only down 86 cents. It was down to $4.99. It's now back to $5.02. We're only down 20 cents on Adobe. We're about to go green over there. There's a turnaround happening here on a bunch of stocks at the moment. Manager, Uncle Bruce, I had covered my 3,000 MU short for a cool $2,540 profit. I don't care if it drops from here. I made my moolah. Well done, sir. Congratulations on that one. Nicely played. The spiders are down 35 cents. The triple Qs are down 104. We've got GameStop at $17.73, up 58. SoFi up a penny. Apple still down $2.18. Netflix down $2. AI down 33 cents. Nvidia down $3. Tesla's gaining 33 cents at the moment. We're green over there. Unity down 53. Google down 42. Moderna down 126. Cisco up 36. Pfizer down 2 whole cents. IBM down 248. HPQ down 21. Microsoft down 248 at the moment. We got Home Depot up 7 cents now. Goldman up 18. We got Target, JP Morgan, Costco, Walmart, Disney, American Airlines, all higher. 1 penny drop on DraftKings, and Royal Caribbean is up 41 cents. AMC down 15. There you are. That's what I'm showing right now. The Dow now negative a point. There you go. Another sell wave. Coming through these early trades coming through here, showing now a dip in the Dow. Now I'm showing a gain. Now I'm showing a dip again. Volatile. Welcome everybody to a volatile trading session. It's what it is. Just telling you what I see. All righty, y'all. Thank you, everybody. Oil down 86 cents, 92.82 right here. 1755, GameStop. Volume now is 1.5 million, approximately 1.5 million shares of GameStop traded, considerably more than what we normally trade at this point in time in 9 minutes. Not the highest we've ever seen, nothing like that. It's more active than normal, but not like we've had in past years. So not like the old days, kids. Not at all like the old days. All right. 17, 56, 59. I don't know if Ryan Cohen is buying any stock or not. Will he buy any stock or not? No idea. Can't tell you. But we were in the 16s day before yesterday, and we're now 1760. Pre-market, we were into the 18s. 766 on SoFi now, up 6 centinos. Dow is plus 11 again on another rebound here. Okay, There you go. That's what I see, guys. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. Well done, all. How you're doing your trade? 1760 now on Gamestop at the moment. Thumbs up meter 131. Thanks, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Time to honor the Knights of Knee. Let them know that we are not ignoring you, Knights of Knee. We know you're out there. You need shrubbery. Enderberries, we understand. We do know what it is you need. Recognition and acknowledgement from this channel. Here it comes. D.H. Ruda, Richard Carlin. We will honor the Knights of Knee. White Feather is here. Not going to let this pass us by. Option Nomads. Too much fun. Thank you, guys, from around the world. The knee emojis pop up. They're coming up from Vienna. They're coming up from the USA. They're coming up from all over the place. Constantine is here. Neat. That's right, kids. Chase Rosita Parker. Knee emojis are dominating the screen right now of this channel. Knee emojis everywhere. Wow. There you go. GameStop 1739 up 24. This is a new low of the day. That's what's going on. 1730 was the low trade on GameStop. I'm not surprised to see this. I'm expecting volatility. I expect believers and I expect doubters. I expect shorters. I expect people looking to catch shorters. I'm expecting it all. I just am. And we're going to get volatility on GameStop. This will not calm things down at all. The question is, do you believe in the move that the company is making to put Ryan Cohen completely in charge officially of the company? I mean, officially. Some of you are, you're skeptical. I get it. It's all right. It's okay. But others of you kind of reading between the lines, going, "There's something happening here. There's something going on." And you might be right. Deep value, neat, Hector. Neat. Knee emojis coming through. 132 thumbs, says Constantine. Thank you, my friend. 132 thumbs up as we're pushing the thumbs up meter higher and higher today. Absolutely wonderful stuff. 1726 on GameStop, up 11. 8-cent gain on SoFi, 768. Adobe down just 22 cents. That's all. The Dow's off 4 points. Just 4 points. I now see the Dow up 2.5, 2.8. S&P down 1 point. NASDAQ down 34. We're not going down here. I don't see the stock market going lower at the moment. I think the market needs an excuse to go higher. I just don't know if it has one yet, but we'll see what's going on. 1742 on GameStop. All right. Untamed Viking. Neat. Thank you. Welcome everybody to the show, to the party. Good to have you here. Up 8 on the Dow. All right. There you go. Ooh. Oh, bye. Oh, working hot here. Jobless claims stay extremely low at 204,000 with no sign of rising unemployment. There you go, kids. Again and again, we come back to this part of the story. There is jobs aplenty, and that means this economy keeps on going. U.S. economy grew 2.1% in the second quarter, GDP shows. Military aid to Ukraine has provided a shot in the arm to the U.S. economy. I bet you it has. Interesting stuff. Alrighty. Peloton and Lululemon have joined forces. They've signed some kind of a marketing deal between each other. We'll see how that plays out. Trading has been suspended in Hong Kong for Evergrande. That is the real estate stock out of China. Trading suspended. They can't find the president of the company. He seems to have gone missing. Some people are speculating He might be being interviewed by the police, which means he's under arrest, either house arrest or in a jail cell somewhere. And they're not charging him with anything, but he ain't at the office. And that can't be good. That just can't be good. We'll see what gives on that. Okay. JP Morgan is offering 6% interest rate for a minimum of $5 million in high-end CD product. Well, you know, GameStop could easily handle more than that. They got $1.2 billion. They hauled in 6% on $1.2 billion. That'd be $72 million a year in interest for the company. $1.4 million a week. That's not bad. That alone would make GameStop profitable. Huh. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I say, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Yeah. Like a 1930s gangster. Yeah. All right. There you go. 1742 on GameStop. The volume now after 16 minutes is 1.9 million on GameStop. So a little over 100,000 a minute traded. Nothing crazy. A million a minute would be, you know, substantial. But we're not getting a million a minute. Not happening unless we get another announcement. That's not happening. 1740 to 1742 on GameStop right now. Okay. Matthew, good morning. I'm number 135 on the thumbs up meter. Down go the market, says BDW. Down they go. 42-point drop on the Dow right now. That's official. It is off 42 points. We got, let's see, the rest of this market here. We're down 33 on the Dow, down 4 on S&P, down 32 on NASDAQ. This is 1/10 to 1/4 of a percentage point. Absolutely nothing burger. This market doesn't want to go lower. It doesn't want to go lower. It is waiting for an excuse to run. The excuse should be obvious. It's oversold. That's the excuse, all it needs. But at the moment, there's something else it's looking for. I don't know what it is. What will do it, I don't know. But it is off 1/10 to 1/4 of a percentage point. That's all. Oil down $1, 92.68 on oil in Texas. Down $1 a barrel right now. Adobe just went green, up 22 cents. GameStop up 30, 17.45. SoFi up 8, 7.68. All right. Spiders are only down 0.29, and the triple Qs are down 76 cents. These markets want to recover. Dow's off 19 points. Apple down 124 after being down over $2. Netflix down $2. AI down just 9 cents. In the green, we're looking at NVIDIA, Tesla, Rocket Lab, Matterport, SmartRent, Owens Corning, ATIP, all green. Cisco is green. HPQ has gone green. ME is green. Spire is green. Vanik Semiconductors is green. So is Goldman Sachs. Meta Platforms. JP Morgan, Costco, Walmart, Walt Disney, American Airlines, DraftKings, all green. Same with Royal Caribbean, up 28 cents. So we got a lot of green showing up all of a sudden, but the big markets are not necessarily showing a major surge at the moment. Nothing like that. All right. That's what I'm showing here. It looks like the Dow is off 66 points after being just down 5 a few minutes ago. I'm not sure if this is a particular stock, what this is about. I do not know. Let me take a look at the most active Dow stocks right now. As far as the losers, IBM down 286, Apple down 189, Walgreens down 18 cents. Salesforce down 170, Amgen down 220, Microsoft down 255, Boeing 146 lower, 3M 68 cents, Honeywell down 115. The winners, United Healthcare up 585, JP Morgan up 115, Cisco up 33, Goldman Sachs up 124, Verizon Communications up 11. Visa up 46, Disney up 8, Caterpillar up 20, but more stocks down than up on the Dow at the moment, and I don't have an excuse to give you why this is really going on. I don't actually I don't actually know what it is. Okay. All right. All right. That's what I see right now, guys. 1740 on GameStop, up 25 cents in a down market. Okay. Dow's off 47, S&P down 5, NASDAQ down 39, oil down 103 a barrel. All right. Oh, my. U.S. government's going to shut down for, as far as we know. There'll be some kind of shutdown on the U.S. federal thing. I don't know. Will it affect the market? I don't know. Hard to say. 1750 on GameStop. Okay. Volume on GameStop, 2 million. 2 million now in 20 minutes. All right. Mm. 139 thumbs ups and counting. Okay, everybody. Headlines here. Comments. Manager, if GameStop drops below 17 or in the red, I will buy 5,000 of those. BW, everything is oversold. Well, most things, especially the major indices, but the bonds are all selling off. 2, 10s, 30s, all constant downtrends for months. Just more volume there as of late. Yeah. Bond market has been backing off. I've noticed, I've been commenting to you on these interest rates. The 10-year Treasury, 4.67%, going for 4.7. The 2-year is well over 5% now, way over 5. There we go. Let's see here, Treasury notes. 2-year Treasury, 5.1. 1-year Treasury, 5.5%. 3-year, 4.8. The 30-year is 4.8%. That's what's happening there. 10-year Government of Canada, 4.1. Government of Canada is way lower than the U.S. Interestingly, maybe its deficit isn't so bad in a percentage basis in Canada. Perhaps that's it. 1740 to 1759 on GameStop. We're jumping around here, man. We're going 20-cent jumps, one trade to another on GameStop. 1761 now on GameStop. 1761. Okay. All right. $22-point dip on the Dow now. And we're up 11 on SoFi, 771, going back to $8 on SoFi ever so slowly. We seem to be inching higher on SoFi. GameStop up 44, 1759.61 range on GameStop right now. Dow's off just 14 points, okay? Manager, Uncle Bruce, look at my short call on MU. It was trading for 64.34. Dude, options are really dry on GameStop. I wanted to put something on, so I did a butterfly call spread at 1850, 1750, 16th of October. Expiring cost was 71. Lesson number 9, says dude. There you go. Lesson number 9. Down 12.8 on the Dow now. And we've got S&P down up 4. The Dow's up 12, S&P's up 4. We're green, and NASDAQ down 6 points. We've got a green wave going through. 1768 up 53 on GameStop. We're going green. Adobe up $1.20. We're up 12 on SoFi. Apple only down 83 cents. We have a buy wave coming in. Definitely got a buy wave coming in here. Up 13 on SoFi. AI is up now. NVIDIA up 360. Tesla up 240. Matterport up and Rocket Lab is up. Unity down just 18. Google unchanged. That's come all the way back. Moderna down $1.20. Cisco up 40. HPQ up 9. Microsoft down 190 at 310 a share after being down to 309. Amazon down 240. Home Depot's up 18, 19 cents. Vanek up 75. Goldman up 124. Boeing down just 33 cents. It was down to 193.50. It's 195. It's pushing higher, going for the green on Boeing. Noticeably going higher. A Meta, Facebook up 278 at 300 a share. It got down to 296. $4 turnaround on Facebook. Target up 36. JP Morgan up 184. Costco up $7. Walmart up 49. Disney up 48. American Airlines up 16. DraftKings up 31. AMC down 8. Royal Caribbean up 65. Dow's up 32 points. It's going higher quickly. S&P up 5 and NASDAQ only down 7. Okay. Adobe up 140. GameStop 1767 up 52 cents. SoFi up 14 now. Definitely got an up move happening here. Splair, go GameStop, get me some moolah. There you go. And go AI, says Splair. Right on. 1763 up 49 on GameStop right now. Dow up 41 points. And thumbs up meter 143, everybody. Thank you. 143 up thumbs ups. 33.40 a gain on the Dow, 6 on S&P, just down a point on NASDAQ. Now half a point down on NASDAQ. It is going higher. Oil down 108. The indices are about to go green across the board if this keeps going the way it is. Amazing. Okay. Adobe up 189, 504, climbing. Diggity dog. Hot diggity dog, guys. Okay. China Evergrande, the company says that the chairman is suspected of crimes. Yeah, he's guilty of being president of a company. We'll see how that goes. Oh, gosh. Let's see here. Looking at headlines and the Wall Street Journal. Taylor Swift mania upstages NFL Sunday. Apparently, the ratings for NFL Sunday football among 18 to 24-year-old women and 24 to 45-year-old women were at record highs. Wasn't because of the game. Nothing to do with the game at all. You know what it's all about. That's something. There's a run on Kelsey jerseys. That's right. Not much else being talked about here. I don't see anything like current mega press releases here. Nothing really. No. Nothing much to be reporting to you. There's just not much going on there. 1748 on GameStop. Not much going on there. Beach Boy, Uncle Bruce, when would you have a spot open for a one-on-one? I'll have to look at my schedule here. Let you know. Charlie, come on, SoFi. Stop screwing around and just go to 15 already, says Charlie. We all know where you want to do that, you know. Manager Uncle Bruce, I'm looking for a shorting candidate right now. I need something to sell. Dow's up 44. You may not want to sell short too much right now. We're oversold on this whole market. You got to be careful here. We have a snap rally at any moment taking off here. Just be careful. Everything is going green here. Adobe's up 150. Dow's up 56. Spiders are up. Triple Qs are up. GameStop's up. SoFi is up. Apple's only down 81 cents. Netflix only up 54. AI is up 11. Nvidia is up $3. Tesla up $2. We're going green here, guys. Unity down just 13. Google only down 3 cents. Moderna down 133. Cisco up 49. Pfizer down 13. Big deal. Big deal, man. Home Depot is up. Vanek is up. Goldman Sachs is higher. Meta is higher. Target, JP Morgan, Costco, Walmart, Disney, American Airlines, DraftKings, all green. Green, 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 green. I would not be eager to short anything right now. We're up some 80 points on the Dow now. Up 80. That's the high of the day on the Dow Jones, guys. 1750 on GameStop. We might be ready to roll with this market. I don't know. It looks positive. 82-point gain. 11 on S&P. 16-point gain on NASDAQ. They're all going green at the same time. Let's see what happens. We'll find out. We're going to find out. Manager, should I start shorting Tesla or JP Morgan? Deep value. I don't like JP Morgan. Manager, yes, it'll go green, but it'll not be sustainable. JR, the bells. Wait, I woke up way too late, says JR. 147 thumbs up, Bruce. I'm here. I'm late, but I'm here, buddy. Hello. Welcome, my friend. Yeah, we got a green wave that came through here. The GameStop now 2.3 million traded on that announcement. Mr. Cohen is officially everything over there at no salary. Watch out. Watch out. Up 11 cents on SoFi. 770. Go, SoFi. Apple was down 2-something bucks, down 59 cents. It's coming on. Yeah. Well. Isn't this the most interesting morning you've seen, huh? Isn't this something? Yeah, we got something going on here. Most interesting session today. Welcome to the party, pals. Thank you for those of you who are subscribing to this channel. Appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for renewing your membership and taking out new memberships, especially Gold Bagel members. Welcome all Gold Bagel members. 148 thumbs ups. They're coming in. Thank you all. We're up 86 on the Dow. We're climbing even more. Up 12 on S&P, up 23 on NASDAQ at the moment. Okay. Manager, I have shorted Tesla. I'll be watching that one closely. Okay. 1743 on GameStop now. 2.3 million trading. 33 minutes, 2.3 million. Okay. Definitely higher than normal. All right. Oh, man. Cheers, everybody. Hope you're doing okay. I'm drinking some Diet Coke here in Vienna, Austria. Jen is just off camera over here. Say hi, Jen. Hi. She's here. Hello, everybody. Hello from Jen. We've been eating really well here. I'll tell you, Vienna, there's good food in Vienna. I'll tell you that. Oh, so nice. BW, Uncle Bruce, in honor of you, I'm heading to Einstein Bagel after you sign off. Going to get a good toasted bagel and then stand in the middle of the shop chewing and talking on my phone for all to enjoy. There you go, buddy. Constantine loves that. And make sure you chew loudly so, you chew the true Uncle Bruce experience. Beautiful job, buddy. Beautiful job. Yeah, man. Right on. What a day. What an interesting day. It was so quiet yesterday, wasn't it? And today, very active. Splair. Hey, Jen, how are you two enjoying the newest location? How do you like Vienna, Jen?
Vienna is beautiful.
Beautiful, she says.
Just beautiful.
Just beautiful.
Yeah. And again, Everybody speaks English.
So many people speak English here, like no problem at all.
It's so embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. Yeah. Yeah. Walk
They speak
into,
so many languages and we barely speak one.
yep. Go into any shop, they can speak English, no problem. It's rare, really rare. You run into someone that can't speak English.
Yeah.
It truly is a rarity. Yeah, the hotel staff, no problem.
And some might be reluctant to speak English fully, but they understand what you say.
Yeah, that's true. They do. They really do.
Yeah.
Dude also ordered a bagel from the deli, going to pick it up here shortly. How are the bagels in Vienna? I don't know. We haven't had any bagels in Vienna. We're having.
We're having those buns back.
There are no bagels available in our buffet breakfast in the hotel, but oh, there's good food here.
There's
Oh yeah,
good bread.
we've had some nice, lovely buns for breakfast, and
Root bro.
got my muesli every morning and my scrambled eggs, and they have those little German wieners. Oh, they're lovely. Oh yeah.
I've given up on the boiled eggs here.
Yeah, Jen finds that this particular hotel, the boiled eggs are soft, runny boiled eggs. She doesn't like it like that.
The chick could survive.
The chick could survive, she says. Blair, English is at least well known these days in schools too, he says. Yeah, the breakfast here is pretty good. We're very pleased with that. And then we don't eat until dinner time. And yesterday we just had a pizza just at the local pizza joint down the street. It was delicious. The day before, we went into a really nice Austrian restaurant and just ate like royalty. It was just so nice. We are so grateful to be on the road here, enjoying Vienna right now. It's really nice. Ooh, sounds good. Comfortable with the muesli, says Splair. Not a lurker. Thoughts? Dude, there's rather, I don't know what's going on here. Not a lurker. Expiry October 27th. Not sure what they're talking about. We're talking about something. We're up 41 on the Dow Jones. Adobe up to 504. GameStop 1734, just up 19. SoFi up 7. And Apple down 84 cents. That's what we got there. Yeah, I'm not losing any of this midsection here. This midsection is not disappearing on this road trip. I'm on my feet a lot more than I normally am, but this isn't going away. No. Splair says, I think I'm going to move into my fresh style baguette here. Dude, thoughts on expiry October 27? What? Expiry what? Dude, help me. Splair, have a good and successful day, y'all. Thanks, buddy. Manager, Tesla short is minting me money. I'm going to cover. Not a lurker. Uncle Bruce, read above my iron condor. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Tesla 241.26, up 76 cents. Tesla got us high today as 243.30. So there you go. Let's see. Your iron condor says not a lurker anymore. Where's that comment from? Must have missed it because I don't see it here. I don't see it. Sorry, I don't see it. There we go. Don't. Not seeing it. Not seeing it. Uncle Bruce, the muesli is supposed to move things, you know. Well, I don't mind it. I don't mind that. But what I love about muesli is when you're at a buffet here, and they've pre-made it, and it is in a giant bowl, and you spoon it into your bowl. It's cold, but it is soft and creamy. That's the one I like. But what I don't like so much is where you have to spoon it out of a container in dry form.
It's more granola.
You put your milk in it, and then you leave it on the table for like 20 minutes to just soak, and then you eat something else, and you finally get to it later because it tastes like cardboard if you try to eat it right away. It's got to soften up, and I really enjoy muesli pre-made. The best muesli on this road trip, Hamburg, Germany had the best muesli so far on this trip. But I know where there is excellent muesli, Zermatt, Switzerland. Not too far away from us. We'll be heading there in a while and looking forward to that like last year. Very nice. Dude is saying, help out, not a lurker. Uncle Bruce, he's desperate. I don't see his comment either. Manager, okay, I covered with a profit of $500, and that's in 15 minutes. I love this market. Splair, we probably need, by the way, a bagel or some muesli to move GameStop up. Probably that's missing actually in the market. Not a lurker. Uncle Bruce, $190 to $200 calls, puts 145.55. The call side, 190 is plus 69, 200 call is minus 56. Puts 145 plus 60, 155 puts negative 119. 145 to 190. What stock are we talking about? What are we talking? I don't know what we're talking about. It's not spiders. It's not triple Qs. Apple. Are you talking Apple? 190 and 145s. What? Too loud? What? Could be talking Apple. You could be. Yeah, he's talking Apple. Condor. Okay. Was that so hard? It was hard. So what do you think? We're at 169.88. And he's thinking 190s and 145.55, 190, 200s. Great. Okay. I don't see a problem with this trade. I don't know what I'm supposed to say now. I will send you an email if that would help you. And that might be a better idea because I'm having trouble reading these cryptic pieces of information while I'm watching the entire stock market at the same time. I'm having trouble. Sorry, what was that?
He can send you an email with all the pertinent information.
I would hope so. Manager Uncle Bruce, what am I finding out? What I'm finding out is Iron Condor may not be good for my trading style, he says. Well, again, manager, I think your trading style is like a set of keys. You like shiny objects and you have a 30-second attention span. I think that's your trading style. Everybody knows that. And you better have that kind of a trading style because you're a shorter. You like to short and cover. Iron Condors are not like that. But as I have said to all of these viewers and all of the folks who took the class, number 16, and all of you who are here, Iron Condors are perfect for those of you who don't watch the market every second of the day. It is perfect if you take the right structure of an Iron Condor where you can build a very wide spread between calls and puts. And it can be a very comfortable trade where you can create a month out, 2 month out Condor and look to close it in half the time. It's a great way to trade indexes and high price stock without needing tons of money. And you can control your risk exposure all the time. I think this is absolutely the best about the best about the best of it. So there you go. Anyway, for some of you it works, some of you it doesn't. I know that's what I've said all along. Foremost, does your muesli have bacon in it? Not a lurker, dude. Thank you, dude. Manager, writing cover call is also shorting in a way. Yes, fool of a took. I'm 151, Bruce, on your thumbs up meter. We haven't seen 150 thumbs ups in a while. This is pretty cool. Thank you all. 152 now have come through. Appreciate that. Keep those thumbs ups coming. And yeah, thank you everybody for your helping out the channel to get some exposure. We're at 1730 on GameStop. 1730. We're not going very far, very fast here at the moment. The stock low of the day, 1725, 1731 right now. That's what I see there. Volume on GameStop now is 2.6 million in 44 minutes. There you have it. And like I said, the stock will be volatile. There will be those who will believe in this announcement. That's a catalyst for greatness. There will be those who won't give a crap. There'll be others who will be pessimistic about this announcement that came out today. To each his own. The stock will tell the story in the long run. And in 44 minutes, that's not the long run. But here we are. This is where we're at, and that's the story, and that's it. We're up 3 on SoFi, by the way. SoFi's up 3 cents. Let's see. And BW manager, it's like the Fast and Furious, whereas Uncle Bruce teaches more of a golden pond sort of approach to investing. Nothing wrong with either of them, but one gets you Jessica Tandy, a real hottie. BP. In the GameStop film, I don't think the director put enough emphasis on Robinhood switching the buy button off. Very little mention on the effect. Wonder if this is because of potential legal actions. Yeah, maybe. And Deep Value BP, Ken Griffin complained about the script and edited out many things in the movie he called inaccurate. Splair, there's a fourth video out today from Uncle Bruce. Breaking news. That's right. Robert Benson, number 155 on the thumbs up meter. I've done four separate things today. The trade tip of the day, breaking news on GameStop, the Gold Bagel member Trade Alert show, and now this show. And I'm doing all I can for you to update you, and we'll keep you aware of what's happening, and hopefully you guys will be richer because of it. And I thank you all. We're up 87 now on the Dow for this market at the moment. We've got 9.6 point gain on S&P and a 2-point loss on NASDAQ. Oil down $1.05 a barrel in Texas at 92.63. All right. Okay, there you have it. That's the story. United Healthcare, JP Morgan, Chase are the winners on the Dow apparently so far, and that's where we're at. Okay, all. BP says, yeah, it's definitely dumbed down rather than full facts. You folks who watch me regularly are going to watch that. If you watch that movie, you're going to complain about a lack of detail because you know so much more than anyone will know who goes in to watch that movie. You've been here long enough. You know a lot more than what that movie is going to cover, but that's no surprise. Now the question is, how will the street react to GameStop going forward the next few weeks and months? This will be interesting to watch. No accounting for taste. I don't know. We're up 63 on the Dow. Adobe up 27 cents. GameStop just up a nickel. SoFi down a penny right now. So we got a little mid-morning sell-off going on. That's what's happening. All right. 17.21 on GameStop, up 6 cents. 158 thumbs ups. Thank you, Robert Benson, for number 155. Now we have 158 going through. Thank you for the thumbs ups, you guys. Absolutely appreciate it today. All right. All right. Welcome all. All righty. I'm going to call it a day. I've done 4 videos for you. I've been on 4 times, and I'm a little tired. I'm going to take a little pause in the action here from Vienna, Austria. Thank you all for being followers of this fantastic group of people. You guys are just the best. I appreciate you following this channel. Have a great day. Keep your eyes on your trades. Do what you do. Get richer. Don't make mistakes. And thank you, all of you, for your support of this channel, especially the Gold Bagel members and regular members. You guys are awesome. Manager just said I just made 1,500 profit shorting NVIDIA. Do it, my friend. Make the money. Make the money whatever way you can. Well done, everybody. Matthew says, get some rest. Have a great day, Uncle Bruce. Happy trading, folks. Rock and roll. Thanks, Matthew. Thank you, Manager, Splair, BP, Robert Benson, Deep Value. Thank you to Fool of a Took, Manager. Not a lurker anymore. Farmalus, thank you. Not a lurker anymore. Dude, thank you to BW. Thank you to, who else has been here today? Constantine has been here. JR has been here. Late, but he was here. Charlie, thanks, pal. Beach Boy, thanks, pal. I'll get back to you on an email. Who else has been here? Untamed Viking. Hector's been here. Deep Value. Constantine. Chase Rosita Parker. Have a great one, everybody. Make yourselves a bunch of dough. Get richer, and we'll talk to you later. This is Bruce and Jen saying goodbye from Vienna. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.